Welcome back, it's JQ, and today I'm going to dive into a game-changing approach that will transform how you think about your goals and your life. I'm talking about how to become a vibrational match for what you want and what you want to achieve. Okay, so this video is not about attracting women or achieving any certain success. It's about how to become the kind of person who achieves whatever those things are. Now, I know that could sound a little esoteric or woo-woo, so stick around. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how to align your energy, your identity, and your actions to achieve the things you truly want in your life. Let's start by defining a few concepts. Everything in the universe is energy, and energy can never be destroyed. It can simply be converted from one form into another. So our behaviors, our beliefs, our thoughts, our emotions, they all emit a certain frequency. And when we're aligned to that frequency, we're naturally going to find more of what we want around us all the time. To give you an analogy, think about this like a radio station. So a radio tower is constantly broadcasting out sounds, but you're not going to hear them unless you tune your radio to that specific frequency. But the waves are always there. They're there whether you're tuning into it or not. So we can use this analogy to say that everything is available to us at all times. We need to first tune our frequency to align with that in order to achieve those things. For example, if you want to hear dance music, you can't turn into a rock station and expect to hear that. Similarly, if you want to tune in to success, confidence, and fulfillment, you need to tune yourself to the vibration of those things for them to be a part of your life. Okay, now that we've covered that theory, let's talk about how to actually do it. It starts with identifying the person who already has the things you want. Well, what does that mean? It's about stepping into the version of yourself who is already capable of having those things. When you start acting as the person who already has those things, the universe starts to align around you to provide them. Let's start by taking a look at this little graphic I made that explains how our inner world and our outer world are correlated. Everything starts with belief. So using an example from my own life, let's say that I have a belief that I have a high level of fitness. With that belief, I'm going to have emotions that are attached to the outcome of being fit. I'm going to feel a sense of happiness as I'm envisioning myself exercising, and I'm not going to feel as good when I envision myself being lazy. This correlates into my thoughts. So these are now the thoughts that are running through my mind. My thoughts are going to lead to decisions. Go to the gym, for example. And my decisions are going to lead to the actions. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to lift weights. Those are going to be my actions. And when I do that for a length of time, I'm going to get results. I'm going to get better muscles. I'm going to get a better physique. This pattern repeats indefinitely inside of us and with our external reality to create all of the outcomes that we have in our life. If you have a belief that you're not worthy of being fit, then your emotions are going to be correlated to that. Your thoughts are going to be associated with that. You're not going to go to the gym as a decision. You're not going to take actions. And so you're going to get results that are aligned with that belief system. So everything starts with this belief. We could say this about every area of our life. If you want to be more financially successful, you need to have a belief that you are financially successful, which would lead to emotions, thoughts, your decisions, your actions, and your results. I like to look at this top part here, beliefs, emotion, and thoughts, and say that's your identity. And then the bottom part here is correlated with your reality. Okay, this applies to all areas of your life, and we can apply this framework to anything that we want to achieve. Sounds easy, right? I know what you're thinking. I've tried things like that. I've taken actions. Well, here's why people usually get stuck. What happens to most people is they have an idea, like I want to get fit, like I want to make more money, etc. And they take a few actions towards that direction. But as you should expect, things in life don't usually come easily or all that quickly. You also don't have expertise yet. So if you take a few actions towards that goal and you run into resistance, perhaps there's a gap in your expertise or your skill required to achieve that goal, or it's going to take more time in order to do so. Most people run into some resistance and they just give up. It's actually that resistance that shows that you're on the right path. The resistance itself is actually great information. It's letting you know that you're headed in the right direction, and just that there's a certain gap that you need to overcome in order to get to the end goal that you're seeking. It's the universe testing your commitment. It's not a sign that something's going wrong. It's actually a sign that something's going right. The key in this situation is to keep going. It's that resilience that's going to actually pay off. I'll give you an example from my own life. Years ago, I had a dream of opening my own gym. As I was working on this goal, a lot of people said to me, Justin, how are you going to do that? You don't have any experience as a personal trainer. You've never owned a gym before. You're coming from a completely different background. Like, how are you going to do this? How are you going to find clients? And I said something like, I don't exactly know, but I'm going to do it anyways. Okay, and as I was working towards opening this gym, I ran into all kinds of resistance. I've had difficulty finding a space. I had difficulty finding employees. I needed to raise the capital in order to do it, but I was really excited about that. And I just kept taking actions. I took consistent actions. Not all of them were perfect, but I kept taking those actions because I believed that I could do it. And a year later, I had a gym open and we did extremely well right out of the gates. And so it became my reality. The key here is that I was acting as a vibrational match to the outcome that I wanted to create ahead of actually achieving that. And you know, there have been other situations in my life where I had a goal and I took some action towards it and I ran into some resistance and I didn't follow through and I didn't achieve the result that I wanted to. So before I sign off, I want to give you just a couple of quick tips on how you can do this and how you can start to vibrate in alignment with the goals that you have. Number one, first, you have to clarify what that even is. What do you really want to achieve? Is it more success in dating? Is it more financial success? Is it having a better physique? Is it doing a type of work that you really love and feel aligned with? Start there. You need to get clear about that and actually write that down. Next, you're going to start aligning everything as if you are the person who has already achieved those goals. So this starts by really embodying the beliefs that you are worthy, that you already have these things. This is going to then lead to your emotions aligning with that belief system. Your thoughts are going to reflect those emotions. You're then going to make decisions that are in line with those thoughts and emotions and take actions such that the results start to align around you from the universe. So for example, when I decided that I wanted to make this YouTube channel, I needed to first believe that I could do it, align my emotions and thoughts, and then actually take actions that were in line with somebody who was already successful on YouTube. So that meant scripting, editing, filming videos, posting on a regular basis, and doing that consistently. As a little sidebar, I've actually been wanting to do this for a number of years, and 2 years ago, I started actually filming the videos, and I made 5 or 6 videos, but I never actually posted them. I ran into some resistance and I got stuck and I stopped. And that's why the results didn't come at that period in time. But now I'm in full alignment and I'm taking all the actions, and I can see that correspond with views and likes and clients and other interesting things. So that's how you do it. For many of you, this is going to involve changing your habits. So if you currently have some negative habits like junk food or watching a lot of television or surfing social media, you need to replace those with better habits. That could include getting up earlier. It could mean getting more exercise. It could mean hitting the gym. It could mean scheduling your time differently or reading a book or taking a walk. Something that that's always been a bit of a challenge for me is time management. Since I'm self-employed and I'm working on my own projects, I needed to actually block time in my day to work on different things as a cue to myself to know when I should be working on videos, when I should be working on music, when I should be going to the gym, to give myself some structure so that I achieve the outcomes that I want and I complete all the things that are in line with the goals I'm trying to achieve. And finally, you need to embrace and finally let go of the resistance. Resistance is a natural part of the process. If you are trying to achieve anything of significance, there will be resistance, and that is just part of it. And you need to move through that and not let yourself get stuck. As an example, today as I was filming this, you may have noticed that the lighting has changed. That's because at a certain point, all of a sudden my memory card became full and the camera shut off. And it took half an hour to transfer the files from the camera over to my computer, and my computer was out of space. And then when I went to film it a second time, the battery was dead on my camera. And to be honest, I thought about quitting for the day, but I reminded myself that I have a commitment to me to finish this video today. And so I charged up my camera, cleared off the memory card, and got the video finished. All right, so creating a vibrational match for the things you want is the ultimate life hack. This is how you achieve anything you want in life. But I will tell you that this is not an easy process. It does take practice. You will run into resistance, and that's okay. That's why I made this video, because I wanted to give you inspiration and give you some tactical things that you can do to actually continue to move the ball forward towards this outcome. If this resonates with you, take action today, clarify one goal and take one action in line with that so that you can start this process of actually feeling what it's like to align your thoughts, beliefs, actions, emotions, decisions with the results that you want to achieve. And let me know in the comments how that's going for you, what's come up for you, what's worked, what hasn't. I want to hear. Guys, if this message was helpful, please subscribe to the channel. Also, send this video to someone that you think could benefit from this message. And if you want my help personally, you can book a call with me in the description below, and we can explore if working one-on-one is a good fit for you. Guys, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.